Steve, how do we start this program?
Just do the deal!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the all-new Devon Nissan at 459 West Lancaster Avenue, Route 30 in Devon. And you heard those magic words, Steve, one more time.
Just do the deal!
Steve, I have to tell you, this is an exciting time. You and I were talking off camera, and as the calendar flips to the month of October, traditionally, October has been the biggest of the months you've had traditionally here at the all-new Devon Nissan.
Well, what we're talking about, and let me get right into the specifics of what we're talking about, is I told Greg, I said, you know, getting out of the summer months, you know, July, August, September now, and now we're into October, okay? I know that this last quarter, we've got Thanksgiving coming next month, Christmas after that, and I know this, that people's minds start thinking about Thanksgiving. Then you got Christmas. Okay, I got to spend this, I got to spend that. I've always found it to be, and a lot of people will tell you, a lot of dealers will tell you, my best month has been October.
Is it because people are really focused and they're back in the routines? Or?
Well, it's that because kids going back to school into early September, mid-September, kids going off to college. People are unfocused on buying a car at that particular time. So what I'd like to do is start off this first week of October with a hell of a sale. And I'm going to throw it all out there. I'm going to load every gun. They call it buckshot in the world of hunting. I'm going to take
I didn't know you were a hunter.
I'm not. I was watching a TV show one night, and the TV show says, hey, use buckshot. It's a bigger thing here. You can hit everybody. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to do this month. So I'm going to have a little something for everybody. I'm going to have low monthly payments. I'm going to have cash that you can put back in your pocket for the holidays.
Hey.
So you come in and buy a car, especially this first week. This first week, I've got 3 banks that have given me exclusive rights.
Now, I got your attention, I bet.
To the city of Philadelphia to see what I can do. So I've got nobody else on board with these banks, and these banks are here wanting to buy car deals. They want to lend some money. One bank told me he had something like $5.7 million to lend out within the next 7 to 10 days.
You think you can help them with that, Steve?
I told him, I said, listen, I've got a lot of, Philadelphia's the 5th largest city in the country, and I know this. There's a lot of hungry folks out there that want to borrow some of that money. So I'm going to tell you now, this is going to be the shot. This weekend, the sale starts Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Big days, big days.
4 big days, and I'm going to tell you now, get in here early. Not only do I have the manufacturers giving back money that you've never seen before, I've got rebates up to $8,000 on some of these vehicles, which is cash back to you, the consumer, to do what you want with. We'll get more into that detail. I've got other vehicles at $7,000. I've got some vehicles, some of the less expensive entry-level models, at least $4,000 in cash, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, and $8,000, all the way up to $8,000, starting at $4,000, and I'll go through each and every model. We got payments. Now, what I did figure out, we were talking about payments with the bank said to me, most people get paid every 2 weeks. So when you give them a monthly payment of $200, they're really paying $99 out of their paycheck every 2 weeks. That's really how it works.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They say, I got to budget this amount of money. So I'm going to get into and let you know what your biweekly payments are going to be instead of the monthly, and then all you got to do is times 2, and you'll be able to figure that out and say, oh, this is what my monthly payment is. And we'll also have it on the bottom of the screen as we discuss that, because Greg will put the full disclosure in there, exactly what's going on. So you'll be able to read that. Just hit your VCR, stop, boop, and you can read it, okay? So we're going to have it all today. We're going to have cash down. We're going to have the only one that I know is trade amnesty is me.
They love it. They love it. People love it.
Everybody comes in and says, listen, I've got a trade that I owe $18,000, $16,000, $20,000, $21,000. It's worth $5,000, $8,000. I mean, we get them all the time. I'm going to show you how to pay off that trade, no matter what you owe, and get that trade paid off. Probably get some money back in your pocket to have for the holidays, because they're coming, to put some cash in your pocket, and walk away with a low monthly payment on a brand new Nissan or a current model executive, what we used to call brass hats back in the old day, but they're executive-driven automobiles, off-lease cars, 1 and 2 years old. There's going to be cheap payments. I'm going to show you how to get into any one of those scenarios in the next few minutes here when Greg and I get really into it. And I'm going to tell you something, so stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. Please, stay right there. listen to my offers, make your own decision, because I'm going to tell you something. You're going to see the show tonight. You're going to see the show in another half hour. You're going to see the show in another half hour, because this is the month I've got to get my point across to you.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, during this event, if Steve can't get you approved, who can?
Nobody can.
Now, let's talk some offers, Steve. Let's talk some offers. Let's start off with the Nissan Sentra.
Nissan Sentra. Now, let me ask you this, folks. Where in the city can you go and buy a car for $50 every 2 weeks? How about that?
Hey, that's a great offer.
It's actually $49.50, but who's counting, all right? Let's round it up, okay? When did you ever see a car salesman round up? $49.50 up to $50 every 2 weeks on an automobile, brand new 2019 Sentra. All right? Also, $4,000 cash back.
Wow.
$4,000 cash back. $50 every 2 weeks. You're going to be in a brand new automobile. And oh, by the way, we're going to pay off that old trade no matter how much you owe. So, again, where can you find that? I dare you to go to any other dealer in the city and ask them, I want to pay $50 every 2 weeks. I want my car paid off. And by the way, how much cash you giving me before I leave?
Now, Steve, that cash back, they could do with that cash back whatever they want. Is there any said way they have to do it?
No. Hey, listen, manufacturer's giving us up to $4,000 off on Sentras, okay? You can take that in a check, the full thing. And then you can just finance or lease the balance. Doesn't make any difference. That's your money. And you're signing off that that's your money. And you're signing off where you want to put that money. You can use it for down payment. You can take it home. You can give it to the person sitting next to you as long as you sign. You can do anything you want with the money. You can take half now, put half against the car, any way you want to divide it up. We'll explain to you all your options on that. But that $4,000 is your money. Don't let a dealer in the city tell you any different.
So $50 a week, every 2 weeks, or up to $4,000 cash back on a 2019 Nissan Sentra. That's big, Steve. That money back is going to give folks a lot of great opportunity to get out of a vehicle and get some money set aside for the upcoming holiday season, which will be here, as you just mentioned, before you know it.
Yeah, and not only that, too. Think about this. You've probably been bouncing around all summer trying to get a car. Every dealer's told you you need $10,000 down. You owe too much on your trade. They couldn't get you approved. Well, everybody in the city knows that I've sold in the last 6 years in this city, in Philadelphia and all the surrounding areas in Philadelphia, all the way from Atlantic City to Lehigh Valley, Allentown, Delaware, all through Jersey, southern Jersey, all Trenton, Camden, all the big cities. We've sold over 11,000 automobiles to folks just like yourself sitting there that I like to refer to as non-believers saying, I can't get financed. There's nobody that's going to do it. And you end up at a buy here, pay a lot, paying $25 or $100 a week, $400 a month for a car with 200,000 miles on it. I'm telling you now, I'll get you a current model used car with low miles, or I'll get you a brand new car, and I'll get you financed better because I've got more banks available to me. These banks are willing to work with us. Of course, you got to have a job, which I think everybody, how are you going to make the payments? I don't care where you go. But other than that, that is the only criteria that we're really looking for.
And Steve, when it comes up to $4,000 cash back on a Sentra, what do you say to that deal?
Just do the deal!
Now, let's shift gears. One of the mainstays in the Nissan line is the Altima. Everybody loves the Altima. Everybody loves the Altima, and they're especially going to love the Altima when they hear what you're cooking up this month.
Here we go again. Altima. How about if I told you that car there is $99 twice a month?
Wow.
Every one of your paychecks, again, most people get paid bi-monthly. You get a check every 2 weeks. How about that? Tell you this, that out of that check, you're going to take $99 to $100, and you can get in a brand new 2019 Altima. I believe it was an SV.
It is?
It's not an S. It's not a base model.
It's the upgraded model.
It's the upgraded model. It's a Sport Edition SV, loaded to the gills with every option you can think of in that automobile. And that car right there at 99 something, you would think that'd be enough to get everybody in here. But how about this now? No matter how much you owe in your trade, we're going to pay it off, add it to it.
That's big.
And $5,000 in cash back to do what you want with also.
That's some big do-re-mi.
4 in the Sentra, 5 on the Ultima. That in itself, I walk in, buy a car, and I can pay $99 every 2 weeks, and you're going to give me $5,000 to boot. Guess what? I'm in.
Yeah, no doubt. And up to $5,000 cash back. Steve, I guarantee everybody at home would love to have an extra up to $5,000 cash back in their pocket. I don't think anybody's going to say, Steve, I don't really need that cash back. I don't think anybody's going to say that. Do you?
No, not at all. I'm going to tell you something right now. This sales event, it's October. Test me. Come in. Put me to the test. Put my team to the test. Come on in. I'm telling you now, we're out to do business. We're not going to refuse your business. We're going to sit with you as long as it takes to get this deal put together. I'm going to do the deal for you. I've been doing the deal in Philadelphia for years now, and you know me, Philly. Just do the deal. Yeah, baby, let's go. The Nissan Sentra 2019 SV, up to $4,000 cash back, or $99 a month. 2019 Ultima SV, $199 a month, or up to $5,000 cash back. The 2019 Rogue SV all-wheel drive, up to $5,000 cash back. Pathfinder 2019, up to $7,500 cash back. 2019 Murano, up to $8,000 cash back. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. If I can't get you done, nobody can. And don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
We have the #1 selling SUV, the Rogue,
In the country.
right here at the all-new Devon Nissan. Now, Steve, I know you've rolled up your sleeves for this event. Thursday, Friday through the close of business Saturday. What is in store on the Rogue?
All right, let's get to the Rogue now. The most popular vehicle that we sell. It's a sport utility. We've got the SV model again. It's not the S model. It's not the base model. This is a middle of the road SUV, SV, very nicely equipped. It's not the SL, but it's one step below the SL, so you get all the appointments. You get heated seats, big alloyed wheels, blah, 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 navigation, power seats, both sides. You get all the equipment and all-wheel drive. It's not a front-wheel drive automobile. This is an all-wheel drive vehicle with winter coming. It's going to be an important feature for you. And that vehicle there, every other week.
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. The payment on that is
just under $115 a month.
It was $114
and change.
Well, so call it $115. Every 2 weeks, you can be driving a brand new 2019 Rogue. That car sells for $27,000, $28,000, up to $30,000 for $115 every 2 weeks.
Bi-weekly.
You kidding me?
Wow.
Now watch what that car gets back, okay? Again, we had $4,000 on the Sentra. We had $5,000 on the Ultima. What do we got on the Rogue?
$5,000.
We got $5,000 on the Rogue also.
That's big. That is big.
That's huge. Again, same criteria goes for all of them. I'll pay off your car no matter what you owe. I don't care about your credit. I don't want to hear about your FICO score. I don't ask you your FICO score. I don't care if it's a 350, a 380, a 420. Hey, it could be a 680. I'll sell anybody and everybody on an automobile. You get treated the same no matter what. Come on in. Give me a shot for your business. I want to earn your business. I'm telling you now, October is going to be the biggest month. It's always been my best month. I've always pushed the hardest and made the best deals. This is the month. You have nothing going on. Thanksgiving ain't till when the hell? November, late November.
It's really about 8 weeks away, so you got plenty of time.
Yeah, we got plenty of time, so there's no excuse for that. The kids are already back in school. You're already in that day-to-day, bringing the kids to the school bus, and you're doing this and doing that. Come on in. Let's get yourself a car. Let's have a nice car to go to the relatives for on a holiday weekend. Pre-owned, if you want to pick out a luxury pre-owned vehicle, I've got those.
You've got the biggest selection I've ever seen here, Steve, as a matter of fact.
I'm stocked up and ready to roll, and right now the books have dropped on a lot of these pre-owned automobiles. I'm able to buy these cars in vast numbers for very low pricing. If you go online, I'm beating everybody's price online. I'm telling you, this is the time. If you want a bargain, come get a bargain.
And ladies and gentlemen, in addition to those offers, Steve, you have some unheard of opportunities if folks are looking to get themselves into a brand new Pathfinder. You have a tremendous cash back offer on a Pathfinder, Steve. We very rarely see aggressive offers on a Pathfinder. but this is a rare exception. Great time if you're looking for a Pathfinder. You've got some big cash back opportunities on this one.
Well, watch this. Pathfinder and the Murano. The Pathfinder, I believe, was $700 or $75?
$7,500.
$7,500 off the sticker. And again, take the $7,500, put it in your pocket. I don't care what you do with it. It's your money again. I'll keep telling you, it's your money. All right? I just now had some folks in here. It's funny, just before we did this commercial, they came in from Lancaster. They drove a long way. They seen my website. They seen our commercial, and they come out and tried to see what they can do. They got a trade. They want more money than anybody on the planet would give them. I gave them $3 grand more for the trade than they wanted.
Whoa!
Now these folks had the title in their pocket to the trade, so this was a different. This wasn't paying off a car. This wasn't me having a stretch. This was just an outright guy wanted X amount of dollars in cash. I said, sir, that's $4,000 over book. I said, okay, if I can do that, and he came in and said he wanted a Rogue for the missus. He's now retired and he wanted a low monthly payment, so he came in on the 0%. And I said, let me ask you a question. He didn't like the Rogue. It was a 4-cylinder model. He said, I'm used to bigger engines, you know, He's an old timer, been around a long time. He likes the bigger engines. He wanted a V8. I said, I don't think they make a V8 in anything anymore. All right? So I put him in a Murano. Watch this one. The Murano came out to be $28,000. The Rogue was $27,200.
How'd you do that?
Because of the rebates. On the Murano, you got $8,000.
Whoa!
You got a $36,000 car minus $8,000. Guess what it comes up to?
$28,000.
$28,000.
Wow.
The Rogue was $26,500. He said, "Oh my God!" And it's a 6-cylinder, and it's got a 3rd-row seat in the back. It's got everything. He says, "My God, I'll take it." All right. And here we are sitting down here, and as we're shooting this commercial, right now he's down the other end over there, and he's buying a car right as we speak. Okay? I'm telling you, folks, these bargains are unbelievable. If you just give me a chance to sit with you, I'll tailor-make a car for you. Tell me what you're looking for. I'll get the car to fit your budget. October is my month. This is the month I really want to hit it hard because I know the holidays are coming in November. I know there's going to be Christmas, and it's going to be cold, and it's going to be snow. It's going to be all the excuses in the world not to buy a car. Nothing, because you get in your way in October. That's why I tee it off in October. I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to put my best foot forward. And for people that are non-believers that can't get financed,
hey,
give us a call.
They haven't seen you yet, Steve.
They haven't seen us. Yeah, if you haven't been in the store, and I'm telling you what, I've got 2 or 3 banks right now that have signed us up to give us a 7 to 10 day trial, and they got millions and millions of dollars to lend. Let's put them to the test. Let's show them what Philly's all about, and let them walk out of here and spend some money.
Steve, when it comes to the Pathfinder, up to $7,500 cash back, or the brand new Murano, up to $8,000 cash back. Steve, what do you say to those deals?
Just do the deal, Philadelphia. Yeah, baby, let's go. The Nissan Sentra 2019 SB, up to $4,000 cash back, or $99 a month. 2019 Altima SV, $199 a month, or up to $5,000 cash back. The 2019 Rogue SB all-wheel drive, up to $5,000 cash back. Pathfinder 2019, up to $7,500 cash back. 2019 Murano, up to $8,000 cash back. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. If I can't get you done, nobody can. And don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
Steve, one of the things that you are really, really good about is that when people come here, so many times they've maybe been to other places and they say, you owe way too much on your trade. Nobody is getting them out of that trade. But when they come and see you, they never hear that from you. Am I right?
I don't ever say, I'll never tell you that you owe too much on your trade. I mean, here's why. It's what you owe. It makes no difference what you owe it. So you and I together got to figure out how to get you out of that trade. If I got to put too much on the trade to get you out of it, I'm going to do that. It's a good running car. I'll do it. I don't have a problem with it. I'll worry about where I send it to, but see, what most people want to do is take it and try to sell it locally. Sometimes that car might be better off in Florida, might be better off in Atlanta, might be better off in the South somewhere. It could be anywhere but here. I can maybe get $2,000 to $3,000 more for a car. Like, for instance, you take a 2-wheel drive pickup truck. You couldn't sell a 2-wheel drive pickup truck in Philadelphia. Everybody wants 4-wheel drive. Same thing with these all-wheel drive Rogues and everything. Everyone wants all-wheel drive everything because of the snow. But they'll pay as much for a 2-wheel drive down south as they will for a four-wheel drive up here. I've got connections because I was in the South for 15 to 18 years. I've got people all over the country that I can call and ship cars, put a tractor trailer full of cars. They're all going that way, and that's what they want. In the South, they do a lot of buy here, pay here stuff. They like that 100 to 150,000 mile cars. As long as they run, I can load them up on a truck. I can get $2,000 to $3,000 more for a car that we're only going to give you $500 up here for.
I got to tell you, Steve, when it comes to the trade amnesty, when you talk about these cashback offers, that really changes things too. When you can add some cash to that, if somebody is $15,000, $20,000 upside down, and then you talk about that up to $8,000 cash back, that all of a sudden, along with you stretching and everything else that goes into it, that is going to make a lot of people hear those magic words of yes, 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 now through the close of business Saturday, right here at the all-new Devon Nissan.
And come on down, put me to the test. I don't care. It's credit. I don't care if you owe too much on your car, you're trying to get to a low monthly payment. I really don't care. You let me know what anybody else is trying to accomplish. I'll beat that deal. I'll tell you, hands down, I'm going to beat that deal. If you can't get the deal that you want, you make sure. Remember our old slogan?
Oh, yeah.
Before we got into the Just Do the Deal and got into that whole campaign we've been doing for years now, and it's been good. It's been successful all over the city.
They love you.
I'm telling you, everywhere you go, hey, just do the deal, Steve. But I'm going to tell you, we used to use this one. If you didn't get the price you wanted,
hey,
my office is on the showroom floor. Just ask for Steve. Nobody left without buying a car then. I don't care what manager at my store they talked to. They came right around to my office and said, knock, knock, knock. Steve, my name is so-and-so. I can't get the deal I want. I was just talking to whatever his name was out in the front. I don't want to mention any names, but I'm talking to one of your managers. Next thing you know, I go out, come on, follow me. We go back out, have a seat back at your chair. Mr. Manager, she's trying to do X amount of dollars. Here's what I would suggest for you to do, is do that deal for her. Can we accomplish that right now? Absolutely, Steve. Here, you got your deal, ma'am.
You get some funny looks, though, when you tell the sales managers that we're going to do this deal even though it doesn't make sense.
And I'll say it to you folks out there. This is October. Don't make me look foolish. Give me a shot. In my mind, I know I'm going to sell a lot of cars this month. I can't say without you. You know, the old with or without you. I can't. I need you. I want to earn your business, but make sure that before you leave this showroom, you ask for me and have them get me on the phone. I'll either be upstairs. Most of the time, I'm on the showroom floor. I could be at my other lot for just half a morning, but you say, I want somebody to call Steve, get him on the phone. I want to talk to him.
And by the way, in all these years, Steve, your office is still down here. You're still hanging out down here. I mean, you love to be around the people. There's no question about it. You like to be around. I mean, today, you talked about it. You helped that couple from Lancaster. You were on the showroom floor. They needed you.
Exactly. You're exactly right. They were getting ready to leave. And salesman, I heard him talking to the sales manager, and they said, oh, well, they want to be at a certain price, blah, 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 blah. I said, no, what they're telling you is that four-cylinder engine doesn't pull them along. The gentleman is used to a V8. Put him in a Murano V6. Oh, my God, that car's $8,000 more money. But guess what I got that the other car doesn't have? I got $8,000. Rebates. Cashback, discounts, dealer cash, all the above. I went out there. How you doing, sir? How you doing, ma'am? Nice to see you all. Have a seat. Do I got an offer for you? Showed them the car. They're down there now signing up. They're happy. They got a car that they want. I'm happy. At least they bought a car. I'm not so happy that I didn't make any money, but guess what? If we're going to start off October, let's start it off the right way.
You want to sell the cars.
I want to sell the cars.
Steve, what do you say to these deals?
Just do the deal.
And by the way, keep this in mind during this event. If Steve cannot get you approved Thursday, Friday, through the close of business Saturday, Steve, who is?
Nobody. Yeah, baby, let's go. The Nissan Sentra 2019 SV, up to $4,000 cash back, or $99 a month. 2019 Altima SV, $199 a month, or up to $5,000 cash back. The 2019 Rogue SV all-wheel drive, up to $5,000 cash back. Pathfinder 2019, up to $7,500 cash back. 2019 Murano, up to $8,000 cash back. Trade amnesty, credit amnesty. If I can't get you done, nobody can. And don't forget, we're closer than you think. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
During this event, we have tremendous cash back offers. If you're just joining us, Steve, let's roll through it again. Number one, we have the Sentra. Bi-weekly payment.
$50.
And cash back.
$4,000.
Which means you could take the money, stick it in your pocket. You can use it to pay down your current debt. You could pay off whatever you want, put it toward the purchase of the car, but it's $4,000 cash back to you to do with as you see fit. Ultima, Steve, what's the bi-weekly number there?
Hold on, I got it. $99.
Yes!
We got a winner. Steve, you're a winner. Yeah, just do the deal.
Bi-weekly payment as low as $99 a month. And how much cash back on the Ultima, Steve? Which, by the way, it's not the base model, it's the SV.
SV. Towards the top of the line. A little bit above the middle of the road. SV. $99 bi-weekly, or $5,000 cash back. You can put in your pocket, use it as part of your down payment, do what you like with it. It's your money.
It's up to $5,000 cash back on the Ultima. From there, the number one selling in the country SUV, the Rogue, and Steve on the Rogue right now. Great bi-weekly payment.
First, let's do a testimonial.
Yes.
What does Greg drive?
Rogue.
Didn't buy it from me, by the way, but we'll talk about that later. Okay? How many miles on your Rogue?
Over 100.
And that thing, I hear that purring out of here.
It purrs.
It sounds like...
Great car.
All right. Did we set this up prior to?
No, I had no idea. I had no idea he was going to bring it up.
You didn't think I knew that. I see you driving in all the time with that little white Rogue, and I say to myself, you know, I noticed my sticker ain't on the back. All right, but guess what? I know that car runs like a top. I didn't know how many miles.
Great car.
I didn't know how many miles, but over 100,000 miles because you do a lot of traveling.
I do.
You're all over the place.
Oh yeah.
You do a lot of TV all over the state.
And it purrs.
And it purrs on you.
Great car.
So let's get that out there. But it is the number one selling SUV. I haven't found a person yet that was unhappy with that Rogue. Okay, so with that,
they're all over the place.
The Rogue is 114, 115, 114.50. You call it 115 a month. Bi-weekly. 115 bi-weekly. Also, you're getting on that vehicle, if I remember right. Was that
$5,000.
Folks, by the way, as you get a little older in years, and I just had a birthday, you start forgetting stuff.
You had a birthday?
Yeah, I had a birthday.
Well, belated happy birthday.
Hey, thank you very much. I'm still looking for... Hey, Greg, I didn't see that going in this pocket for my birthday. Hey, folks, if you know Greg, I probably won't either. That's all right. For a lot of years, you know what I mean? No, I'm only kidding you. All right? So... $5,000, $5,000. Use that money for whatever you like, whatever you want to do with it. Put it down on the car, give it to the upstairs neighbor, the next door neighbor, the son-in-law, the mother-in-law, wherever you want to give it to, wherever you don't want to give it to yourself. You deserve it. But I'm telling you now, those are 3 offers that nobody's going to be able to beat. Plus, you owe money on your trade more than you'd like. You come see me, I'm going to get rid of that. That trade's going to be gone. You're going to start all over again, and financing, no problem.
You make it easy. And in addition to those 3 core vehicles, don't forget, unusual, but a big-time cashback opportunity. If you are looking for a Pathfinder, Steve, you've got some big cashback on the Pathfinder.
You certainly do. You have $7,500 on the Pathfinder, and you have up to $8,000 on the Murano.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are upside down in your trade, if you have heard no when it comes to getting financed, if you are looking for somebody to get you approved, because after all, if Steve can't get you approved, who can?
Nobody can.
And don't forget about the other financing opportunities that are available. It's Wednesday, it's Thursday, it's Friday through the close of business Saturday, right here at the all-new Devon Nissan, 459 West Lancaster Avenue, Route 30 in Devon. Remember, if Steve can't get you approved, then who can?
Nobody can.
And remember, when the deal's done at the close of business Saturday, you will miss out. But in the meantime, come on by, see Steve, because he's got one thing to say to you.
Just do the deal, Philly.